This segment is sponsored by Jacobs Financial Services. I think I am like a lot of people, knowing that retirement will come along someday and not quite sure how I'll manage it. Will we have the money to make it to and through? Will there be something left over for our kids? Well, Tom Jacobs from Jacobs Financial Services helps take the wondering out of retirement, and he joins us now to explain how. Hi, Tom.
Hello.
Those post-retirement years, they're full of unknowns. What will happen with my health? Are my children in a secure place? What's my life going to look like in this phase? You meet people right where they are.
Every day. One of the things I noticed is people are getting ready to retire. It can be an extremely stressful time because you have some major, very important, once in a lifetime decisions. And we just remind people, listen, we have done this thousands of times with your friends and neighbors, your coworkers. Let us help you with those really important decisions like, how do I claim my Social Security? Do I do it at 62? Do I wait till full retirement? Do I defer it all the way till 70? What do I do with my pension? I mean, do I take it as a lump sum? Do I take a single payout? Do I take a payout that would continue if I go first? We kind of map all of that out in what we call the Jacobs Retirement Roadmap so that people can have confidence knowing where their income is going to come from in retirement.
The roadmap is actually in a notebook that has all of the decisions, those big decisions you just described and more,
Yeah.
and a handy fingertip away, so folks can refer to it constantly as life changes during those years.
That's right. I mean, I've heard you refer to it as the handy dandy notebook. We call it the Jacobs Retirement Roadmap. And to your point, there's different sections in that notebook, different milestones. So there's a section specific about, let's talk about Social Security. There's a section specific about what do we do with your retirement money at work? And we just kind of work through all of the different moving parts to create what we call an income plan so that people can easily see and navigate exactly where their income is going to come from in retirement.
So they literally receive like a paycheck each month, or how does that work, Tom?
Well, we look at all of the different spots available where you have income in retirement. And then we determine when are we going to turn on the income from each of those spots. So husband's taking Social Security at 66, wife's taking Social Security at 68. Husband has a small pension. Here's when we're going to utilize that and how. They've got money in maybe a fixed indexed annuity with Jacobs Financial. Well, when are we going to start using that as income? We kind of put all of those moving parts together so people can see here is where my income, here is where my paycheck is going to come from. And one of the most important things, if we can create a plan for your family where you have multiple checks guaranteed every month for the rest of your life, they can never go away. It allows people to freely spend the money they've worked so darn hard to create.
Do I need $1 million to sit down with you, Tom?
You sure don't. We like to meet people wherever they are. And, that's so different. Some people have been diligent savers their whole life and they've amassed a really great nest egg. Some people got started a little bit later in life and they need some help and ideas of how they can catch up. So we would love to meet you wherever you are in the planning process, see what we can do to strengthen what you've already done, or maybe give you some new ideas on some new strategies.
Okay, so we know about the numbers around your typical client. What else is your typical client? Age and other things.
Well, let's start with who our client is not. Our clients are not kids that are 20 and 30 and 40. I think those folks are probably best suited to be market investors. They've got the time to go up and down and recover. But gosh, if you're approaching retirement, you just simply do not want to lose your money, not one penny, not ever, because you might not have the time to get it back. So our clients are folks that are approaching, maybe they've already retired. 55 to 80 is typically the folks that we serve.
All right. Well, folks, if you'd like more information or to schedule an appointment to sit down with Tom and create a vision for your retirement, go online, visit his website, jacobsfs.com, or call the number on the screen. It is 616-622-4654, 622-4654. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you.